Want to master Lumafusion in 20 minutes? In this video, I'm sharing you my take on how you can master Lumafusion in 20 minutes. Let's go! Now, my teaching is by doing, okay? So, by following me, you will pick up the process of learning Lumafusion at the same time. So, always follow my touch, which is a blue dot on your screen. Otherwise, I will make it very clear, or a circle. So, you just follow my touch. I'm using the iPad Air with a external SSD drive, okay? Samsung 500GB T7 is what I recommend, and a dongle, okay? That's all you need to start Lumafusion. When you first start Lumafusion, you probably don't know where to start. The best way I can share with you is to go to this blue dot right here. There's a blue dot, a plus sign that you touch on it. Next to it, there's a plus sign. Touch on it, and we will create a new project. Now you can rename your project Lumafusion Test. Enter, and there's not a plus sign up here. The rest, the frame rate, the aspect ratio, the color space, leave it blank. Okay, for now, you just leave it blank. Start the plus sign, and you're in Lumafusion. Right now, you have a blank canvas to start with. Now, the first thing I want you to know in Lumafusion to navigate this is what? This question mark right here at the bottom right corner, right here, right there. Press and hold, and it will show you what all these buttons or menus means. First thing you want to learn is learn that. Now, you will slowly, you will understand all this stuff. Okay, let me do it again. Press on it. It will show you what all these buttons are. Slowly, you will learn all this stuff. But in this quick guide, it will only take me 20 minutes to teach you everything. Now, so that is the first thing you want to learn, okay? Is to press and hold on that question mark button, and it will pop up the screen to show you what all this means. Most important thing, where do you get help? The next important thing is what? Is half a perpendicular right here, right on the dot right here, right in the middle. So this is where is your what is called adjust user interface. Okay, so you can adjust whatever user interface suits you best. Make sure you know how to use that. Okay, so don't go for with the default. Make sure you touch on it and drag it along. Up to you. Okay, whatever suit you best. Sometimes I need the screen right here, the bottom screen bigger. Sometimes I need the top screen bigger. Right now we have nothing to play with. The next thing we want to do is bring in some kind of video, photos, music, audio, okay, all that stuff. Okay. Now, in any video editing software, it's called media or assets. So we're going to bring in our asset to work with. Go to your top arrow right here, then this is the pop-up menu pop-up. Depends on where your media is. Usually, if you use your iPad, if you have an iPad Pro or you shoot on the iPhone, it will be in the Photos app. But for me, it will be in a link folder in my external SSD drive. Now, click on that, and this is where all my folders, okay, of all the media that I put it in here. So all my media I put in here, so it doesn't clog up the memory on the iPad. That's why I recommend you guys, if you're gonna use Lumafusion, seriously, have a working SSD drive, a fast one, a dongle, and that's it. That's all you need to start. You don't need the pencil. You don't need that. For other stuff, it's good, but for Lumafusion, these two fingers is all you need. To bring in the folder, if you haven't linked it up yet, you have to add link to folder. So Lumafusion say, this is where I'll get my media from. But I have a collection already, so I just bring it in. B-roll collection 2022. Okay, this is all my time lapse. So let's bring this on. Tap on it, and we'll show you all this stuff. Okay, so this one, tap on it, will show. Tap on it, okay, so you can navigate all this stuff. Tap on it, and we'll navigate to whatever clip you want. That's my tooth there. Ugly, right? Let's go back to the bird. Okay, to insert into, to make a insert button here, the screen right here, we can do our edit from here. Come on it, see the playhead right here? That's the playhead. You can move, you can swap through whatever you want. Okay, so play that here. To make an end point, which is the beginning of the clip, you swipe down. Okay, so the motion is what? One finger, swipe down. You see that? Let me repeat that. To swipe down, to make an in point, you swipe down. Boom. To make an out point, you swipe up. So that, boom, swipe up on the screen. Okay, like that. Now, to insert into the timeline, which is the bottom right here, right? You just drag it on. Boom. Now, you have something to show. Okay, right there. Boom. Simple as that. Okay. So swipe down for an insert, for an in point, swipe up for a out point. And you can continue to select whatever you want. Okay, let me quickly do that. Now to zoom in, zoom out, just like your normal iPad, 2 fingers, pinch, zoom in, zoom out. There's always a shortcut, but for this, just a quick start, okay? So whatever you want to do, 2 fingers, zoom in, zoom out. That is the first way. Hang on, what happens if you make a mistake? Next thing I want to share with you guys is the undo button. Okay, right here, undo, redo, undo, redo. Most important. Move this around, undo, redo, undo, redo. Now, you continue the process, get your meter in, cut, make a cut, boom, swipe down, make an out point, swipe up, bring it in, boom. Now, when you bring in, when the playhead is in the middle, somewhere here, right, you can move it around anywhere you want. To the front, okay, on top, to the front, move it to the back. With this, right, there's no way you can make a mistake. By default, Lumafusion has made a beginner safe way of editing, okay? So you can't stop it up. So you basically can go wherever you want, anywhere you want, up there, anywhere, okay? Move anywhere you want, and it will clip into place. Now, what happens if you want to make it longer, okay? So there's a point here, you can drag out longer if you want to. Okay, right now it's around 4 seconds. I can drag it out to 5 seconds. Boom, and it's there. You can drag it out both sides. That's how simple it is. Now you continue to do what you have to do. The next thing you want to do is insert some kind of text into your video. Now go to this plus sign right here. Okay, you can have your main title, your overlay title. Now how about we put in a main title? Tap on that. Now it's default to 1 second, but we can expand it out like any video. Now you treat this as your main video. You double tap on it to go to this page here, which is a completely new interface. First thing you want to do as well is go to this button right here, the question mark. Press on it and it will show you all this navigation, what is all these buttons means. Don't be afraid to learn this. Then go back, double tap on it, boom, and it will show up this window. Now this window at the bottom right here is called frame and fit. Frame and fit. Double tap on it to move out to full screen. But to understand slowly, you understand it, it is question mark. You all know slowly, you will know all this what it does. Now since we're in text, we haven't done any editing on the text, right? First thing you want to do, make sure you click on the T button here, titles. Okay, otherwise you can't do much. Okay? You can't do much if you don't have any. If you don't turn that, you can't edit your titles. Now tap on the text, its pop-up screen will show up. You can change the font. So right now Arial, change to Farah. Okay, increase the size, change the color if you have to, change to blue, green, yellow. You can change all that settings. Slowly you will build up. Okay, slowly you build up. So tap on it. Now you want to change the title. For example, subscribe. Okay, done. Okay, then when you click done, it's done. Tap out and it's done. Okay, subscribe. Okay, that's your title. That's how simple it is to put in a text. Now you can move this to anywhere you want. Now it's just a video. Okay, you can move anywhere you want. And you can expand it out longer, make it longer, make it shorter. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. Treat this as your video, not a video. So move it anywhere you want. Over here, boom, over there, okay? The next thing we want to do is learn about keyframing. Right now, the title is too simple. So I want to make a zoom out. Go back to frame and fit. To make a keyframe, there's a plus sign right there, right? Tap on it. Then I want from the size, increase the size. Okay, so small like that. And right here, as you can notice, there's a blue dot right here. That's the beginning of our keyframe. If you make an adjustment, move the playhead around. See the playhead right there? If you move the playhead, it will show up somewhere else. Okay, you will make another keyframe. So we move to the end of the clip, and I increase the size all the way up here. Now we have an animation from a small text to a big text, a zoom out. Okay, let's play. Subscribe. Okay, simple, easy, anyone can do it. Okay, so right here, your keyframe. Now if you make a mistake, you can always redo. Undo, undo, redo. Undo, redo up here as well. So don't be afraid to make a mistake, okay? Always remember the question mark. Press and hold on it and you know what all this means. Simple, that's how easy to do stuff in Lumafusion. Continue what you have to do. That's for text, right? How about we do this one here? This one is a blank screen on both sides, right? The black screen. It's a photo, but the size of it is not 16 by 9. So I want to change it. Keyframe, move it out, zoom it out a little bit. Okay, begin on keyframe, and then slowly move it up. So I have 2 keyframes right there. One at the beginning, one at the end. Let's play. Okay, so I slightly zoom in. Okay, so right now that's how simple you can do a push in, a zoom in, digital zoom. Okay, now I don't have the black bar. Now to go on full screen, double tap on the clip and we'll go out full screen. We'll swipe, go forward, go back. Double tap again to move back to this navigation here. Simple, easy. Now when you first start, don't try to do a 20 minutes, half an hour length. Do a short clip, a short edit, a cut around 1 to 2 minutes long. So you understand the navigation, how to do a cut, all that stuff. Now, what happens if you want to do a cut, a simple cut, boom, like that. See the scissors down here? That's a cut. Toss it out, to toss it out, similar process. Toss it out, hold it, click it out on the screen. Undo, undo, undo again. With Lumafusion, it's pretty hard to break it, pretty hard to break. Okay, so don't be afraid to experiment. From what I know so far, this is all you need to do to start. Over here, to duplicate another clip, it's plus sign. So see that? Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Now you're going to turn off the sound. Over here, on this screen right here, there's the eye icon, the eye, and the speaker. Okay, to turn on and off, you can do that as well. Now it's all off. Okay, over here, move it up a bit so you understand what I'm talking about. That's how easy it is to make another copy, a duplication of the same video. Toss it out, similar process, boom. Toss it out, boom. Toss it out, boom. Toss it out, boom. And how about we add in some kind of music? Imagine we finish all our editing. Remember, don't go overboard, okay? 1 to 2 minutes long. Okay, that's all I need from you. For now anyway, okay? Okay, imagine I have done 1 minute long. Okay, now right now it's only 13 seconds. So I can slowly continue to build up my timeline right here. Now it's 30 seconds. Slowly can build up if I want to. I'm gonna put in my music. Okay, depends on where is your music. Go to my link folder, tap on this one. So now okay, just tap on it. Okay, go to where is my music. Okay, I have this clip right here. Tap on it, it will show up on the screen right here. Okay, click editor, play. Okay, make an in point, similar process with audio. In point, swipe down, boom. To make an out point, swipe up. Alright, swipe up, swipe down, do another one, swipe up, and bring it in, boom. Okay, there are 6 video tracks we can play with and 12 audio tracks we can play. Right now it's too long. Okay, let's make it like that. Okay, let's play. Simple, right? Really easy. Okay, that's all you need to know so far. Okay, slowly you learn everything. But for now, imagine we've done 1 to 2 minutes long. The next thing we want to do is do a transition. Right now, if you could move the clip right here, right, it just move from one clip to another clip. It's just too abruptly. What we want to do is do a transition between each of that clip. To make a transition, go to the top right here, top left corner, right there, right now. This one here, transitions. Tap on that and let me open this up and you have all these transitions to play with. Now, but the only transition that I want you to learn first, okay? You can experiment with other stuff later on, but the transition that you want to learn is a cross dissolve. So this one, the third one right here, video cut and audio cut, cross. You can drag on it, boom, and we'll make a clip like that. Let me explain. You make it out longer, make sure you select it right, otherwise you can't change it. You make it longer, now it's 12 frames long. You make it shorter, 6 frames long. Make it longer, see we have a ramp like that, right? Let me expand it out. See the ramp, the purple, the dark purple, that is the ramp. Let me expand it out further, so you understand. See the big ramp right there? Now we have around 1 second long of transition. Now we can do this in one right here as well. I'm just drag it on, like that. Has to be in between, okay? In between, you grab in between, it's called a cross dissolve. You put it here, the first clip, you do that as well, and like that. So you want to put it in the middle, so it becomes a cross dissolve. That's what you want to do most of the time anyway, okay? So you have a transition between one clip to the other. This one, similar process, cross dissolve, boom. So this one, cross dissolve, boom. And usually at the end, right, once you learn more about this, what it does, you will experiment, okay, with other transition. There's flash, there's burst, grow, all that stuff, okay? Up to you. You can play with it, you have my permission to play with it. But for now, just learn it like this. Now, at the end of any clip, I want to do a dip, okay, to black. So at the end, you fade out to black. Okay, that's what a dip to black. Now that's done. That's how simple Lumafusion is, my friend. That's right. Keep yourself hand. What we want to do next is what? Export this out. Now to export this out, there's this button right here. The arrow pointing up. Tap on that. Share or export. Go to your movie. We want to share our movie to our further app, to YouTube, which I don't recommend. Vimeo, I don't recommend that as well. The easiest way for us right now to learn is to export this out to our further app. So we have to see what we've done so far. So let me do that. Tap on that. It will show you all these settings we can play with. It's on by default already. So we can change it to anything you want. And right now it's in 4K. You've been watching 4K video editing. So far, no struggling, right? 4K, no problem for Lumafusion. So right now it's in 4K, but you can change it to 4K. You can try 4K, 1080p, okay, or HD. Okay, up to you. You can change the frame rate. Now you can't change the frame rate, but you can change the quality for the web, economy, standard. Usually most of my videos are for YouTube. Okay, so I usually go for economy. That's for my personal one. Okay, but you have to experiment with whatever you need to get the best result for you. Then go back to 4K, extreme quality is 23.5 megabytes. Go to web, okay, save it on audio. You can change the audio hertz as well. Keep default to 44.1 kilohertz. That will do me just fine. And it will tell you how long it will take and the space it needs. Only 34 megabytes, okay, not very long. Okay. Now to do an export, go to this arrow button again. You have to tap on that again. It will do an export out for you. So tap on that, boom. Right now it's do the exporting. It's gonna be very fast, okay. Lumafusion, when it's done the exporting process, the iPad has gone a long way. Okay? I still remember the time when I do my video editing and it takes 6 hours to render out a full HD. That was 20 years ago or so, when my computer was very slow. Okay, now it's done. Amazing. Okay, couldn't just finish about to finish my sentence and finish. Depends on how long your clip are, how long your timeline is, your project is, but trust me, my friend, Lumafusion is really fast. Now go to our app. Now it's there, 30 seconds long. Right over there, subscribe, full movie. Okay. Simple, easy to use, Lumafusion, my friend. Are you happy with that? Now you can export it out to wherever it has to go out to. Is it on YouTube? Whatever, okay? Up to you. But that's how simple it is to complete from import, edit, export. That is all you need to know, okay? 3 steps to any project. Import, edit, export. 3 steps. The edit part could be longer, but for a beginner like yourself, just stick to what we learned so far. So let's recap what we learned so far. So how do we do a in point? Swipe down. To make a out point, swipe up. You guys are so smart. To bring it in, what we do? We drag it on onto our timeline. Simple, right? I just gave you a very basics, my friends, so you don't be overwhelmed. I personally, when I first learned Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, my teacher, my tutor, he go through all the settings of that program before I can actually make a cut. Not with me, okay? That is not my way of teaching. Okay? My way of teaching is you do by learning. What you learn from me so far is what? From my basics, okay? Import, edit, cut to export. Now that is all you need to learn right now. To a few more examples, to 1 to 2 minutes project, export out, and you understand the process further. Once you master all those process, import, edit, export, and you need further advance your skills further. I have a lot of tutorials for you. Check it out, okay? Check out my channel, TimelapseNuts. You will have hours of tutorial free for you to learn. My name is Trevor Chow. I'm a TimelapseNuts. Please consider subscribe to my channel, okay? So you don't forget me. your master in Lumafusion. Okay, I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.